driving me crazy just looking at it. Combing your hair with your hand gives me feelings I don't understand. Combing your hair with your hand gives me feelings I don't understand. You do this thing when you're biting your lip. It's driving me crazy just looking at it. You know me better than I know myself. I don't wanna live in a world without you. You do this thing when you're biting your lip. It's driving me crazy just looking at it. You know me better than I know myself. I don't wanna live in a world without you. Or without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. Or without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. You do this thing when you're biting your lip. You do this thing when you bite me lip. Or without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. You do this thing when you bite me lip. Or without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. You do this thing when you bite me lip. Or without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. You do this thing when you bite me lip. You do this thing when you bite me lip. Or without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. Driving me crazy just looking at it. Combing your hair with your hand gives me feelings I don't understand. Combing your hair with your hand gives me feelings I don't understand. You do this thing when you're biting your lip. It's driving me crazy just looking at it. You know me better than I know myself. I don't wanna live in a world without you. You do this thing when I'm talking to you, like everything freezes and it's just you. You do this thing when I'm talking to you, like everything freezes and it's just you. You do this thing when you're biting your lip. It's driving me crazy just looking at it. You know me better than I know myself. I don't wanna live in a world without you. Give it to me like. Or without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. Or without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. You do this thing when you bite me lip. Or without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. Or without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. You do this thing when you bite me lip. Or without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. Driving me crazy just looking at it. Combing your hair with your hand gives me feelings I don't understand. Combing your hair with your hand gives me feelings I don't understand. You do this thing when you're biting your lip. It's driving me crazy just looking at it. You know me better than I know myself. I don't wanna live in a world without you. You do this thing when I'm talking to you, like everything freezes and it's just you. You do this thing when I'm talking to you, like everything freezes and it's just you. You do this thing when you're biting your lip. It's driving me crazy just looking at it. You know me better than I know myself. I don't wanna live in a world without you. Give it to me like. Or without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. Or without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. You do this thing when you bite me lip. Or without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it.
Hello everybody and welcome back. I've got a new game for Thursday night random game night, and it's Islanders, which is a sort of indie gamer puzzly type one. I've only done like one little round on it just to make sure the game was working. But we're going to start a brand new game. I say brand new game, I've already done one level. Are we sure we're going to do that? Yep, we do. In the hopes that we can get like the tutorial sort of thing. So I believe our goal is we're going to be building little towns on each of these islands. These are all like randomly generated islands. And we have to build them in particular ways to get points, and we're given a set of buildings that we have to work with, and we have to place those to get certain points to advance to the next level. So let's pick on this one here. So pick one. Let's go with the lumberjack, I suppose. There's trees on this little island. So, it tells me we've got a sawmill, and we've got the lumberjack. So, get a bonus for each. There's nearby a statue. Is there a statue on the island? Nope. I should we just put them next to the trees? Yeah, and that's the points that we get for here. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I just saw on there. As we clicked it there, we get a minus for placing that too close. I think we can undo though. Oh, we can. So put him there. That's probably going to maximise his points. And then the sawmill. What gives it negative? Actually, what did give it negative? And those points for each also other sawmills in range. Okay, so we just put that there. Pick one. Let's go for the farming pack. So, oh, fields. I thought that was like a box or something like that. So put here another lumberjack. So we're going to make. Is there any other trees anywhere else that we could? Can we just maybe he'll sit there. Can I push him? No, I can't. Right. Oh, I can just get that of a tree in there. So that'll get us some extra points. Let's see, the windmill loses points for being next to any there. Gets points for statues, warehouses, fields. Does it get anything for those buildings? No. Right, let's pop the fields down though. Do they get any bonuses for being next to anything else? Bonus points for being near all those other bits and bobs. Let me just place these right next to one another. And then place this fella in the middle of all of them. Oh, we've got some extra ones here. A city pack. We'll see what's in these. Evening, JD. Welcome in, mate. This is a little indie game called Islanders. It's it should be a nice little relaxing puzzly sort of one. So we've just started. We're probably going to fail soon, I would imagine. just got that feeling, you know, death loops and all. But we get given these tiles that you can see just down the bottom here, and we have to place them in certain ways so that the buildings, like certain buildings have to be close to one another, they can't be close to another one, and we get different points. Actually, if I press this button here, you can see the points that are generating in the bottom corner there. So we need 125 to score. So actually, I'll leave it in this view for a second there. But it's got kind of like, do you remember Cityscaper we played, where we could, like, it was that other indie game where we could build that big massive tower and we got all the precious Xbox achievements in a single sitting? It kind of reminds me a bit of that. But if I click on this one here, so City Centre, base score 15, gets a bonus for near a fisherman, statue, mansion, mill, saw houses. Lose points if it's next to a city centre. Actually, what's this one? The mansions. This one gets more points for being next to a fishing place as well. So if I build this and try and make sure the water is encapsulated in it, So we've got points for that. And we can get some mansions in here. And just make sure that they're kind of in range. We can build our little city. These islands as well are randomly generated. Oh, do we have a new pack? I hear the call of the Squeaky Bottle King. What sort of trouble you been causing then today? We're going to do the brewing pack next. Hopsfield, next to statues. A house, just close to there. Mansions, more mansions. And the a brewery. So these people on this island don't mess around, do they? The first thing they do when they settle is they want to open a pub. I've got to be careful as well because the trees, if we lose the trees, then the sawmills will lose some points as well. I would imagine, because they got points for being next to the trees at the beginning of the thing. Oh, what's that up there? Okay, this can gain points for being up there. It's not getting any points for down there, so let's put it up here. For some extra points. What have we got here? Another mansion. Oops, move that way. Get that fit in there and get 9 points if I can squeeze it in there. There we go, one in there. Pop this fella up here. Pop whatever that is there. And some more houses. Just can't fit those in there, but I don't know if you can move anything. Let's just put that there. Oh no, we did win. We've been back on that infamous game that you were showing us the other day. But today, JD, I've actually been playing. You shook the day. I was playing Stardew Valley, the board game, with Royalty. We had the cameras set up so we could see the things. It's really good. I'm hoping to bring that to stream at some point. I'll have to send you a copy of the rule books and get you to jump in. Oh, what's that? Why wouldn't that place there? Oh, it's got to go in the water. Can I get any points for that? Oh, I can get if I can get that encapsulated in it as well. Evening, Royalty. We're just talking about you. Oh, I can't if I just build that right there. What sort of trouble you been up to as well then this afternoon, Royalty? You know, after we finished playing where Stardew, I was I'm starving. I was about to go downstairs for something to eat. Then Easy Guy gives us a shout to speak to us. Where can I fit that? I might have to make some fresh fields. Because that ain't going to fit in there, is it? Where could I put these ones? Right, let's put that away for a minute. So we've got more houses though. And these guys, they might have to start a new village to get the precious points. I've been playing a bit of Fall Guys with Troublemaker, and playing No Place Like Home, which is No Place Like Home. Was that we talked about it? Corrupted. Oh no, I hate to see the search history. Where can I place this house where I'm going to get the maximum number of points? It's going to have to be here, isn't it? If I can squeeze it in there. A trash picking game where chickens are boss. Oh, you're gonna have to send me a link to this game. I have to investigate. Go there. No, I'll try to see if I can encapsulate both of those buildings, but I don't think I can. I think these fields are just going to have to go down as well. No, I don't think we won. Oh no! It says a new island. You collected enough points to unlock a new island. So continue on your mysterious new islands with no way to return to the current island, but you keep your score. Okay.
Yeah, baby!
Okay, a new island. I know what this is here. Must be a mine of some sort, maybe. What's it that I remember? I don't have grounded because I bought this game instead. When they were both in the basket. You obviously went with the right choice. Have the chicken option. Let's go for the sea farm ones this time, shall we? So it says seaweed fields. Should we put those in the water? Why does that have an instant -1? Or base score is -1, gets bonus score for any next to other seaweed farms, and this thing here probably. There we go, pop those in there. Brick industry, I suppose. Let's try that. Some more seaweed fields, a brickyard, and a sand pit. So that has to be down here. So I'm building this one down at the bottom here, I think. Oh, is there two of them? Okay, I suppose we can build one on either side of the thing. And more seaweed. There we go. Oh, there's more seaweed. There we go. So I figured out what was drawing all the electricity. It was my heated floor in the shower. So now my feet will be cold this winter. Yeah, I mean, when we turn the shower on, that instantly puts the draw up to 8 kilowatts. It's ridiculous, though, that the lengths that we're having to go to just to satisfy some bloody company's greed. Oh, this one's got a huge... Can I get that a little bit further in there? No, there we go. What's this one here? Sawmill. Another seaweed farm. As long as I don't put it too close to there. And we get the extra points from there. Right, that's kind of like put us halfway, I think, to the next island. I don't know, what is it with people that instantly want to make a pub? Okay, brewery. It's more points if it's next to one of those thingamajigs there. A brickyard? Ooh, can I build that in between to get both of those? I can. But I screwed it up. Oh no, I can't. It's just out of range of the second one. Alright then. So did you manage to get the crown today then? When you were playing Fall Guys? Must be your turn for the crown by now. Another seaweed field though. Of course not. Hashtag blame Chrissy. Let's try this one. We'll see what this pack does. Okay, so that has to be next to that, but it can't be built there. Oh, does this have to be built on a slope? Okay. Build that on the slope. It can't be too close to that, but if I do that... More seaweed fields, like the seaweed on this particular one. And another seaweed farm. Next time we do a little Fall Guys night, we'll have to make sure that you're not at work. And we'll just have to set the goal as do everything we can to make sure that you get the get a trophy. That's gonna have to be my goal. Pop that there. Another lumberjack. Yeah, we do a game where it's got sick. Everyone else just automatically just hurls themselves off each of the things. Okay, what we got here? A field. That needs to go close to there. Oh, that's going to be... I built that too close to there so we can get that. Oh, that might screw us over. Alright, let's build one of these. Hops field. A regular field. There we go. What we got there? One, sorry, 11? No, not 11. 114k is that in the hens. I use the profile command to get all the statistics. I just had a quest to place a top hat on a chicken that placed a disco ball at the start of the disco party. What? Oh, I've got to have a look at this game. Is there anywhere else where I can place this for extra? Well, that gives some extra points. Another one of these wheelie things. Too many wheelie things over there. Probably the best I can do for that one. And another lumberjack. And that's the next island. Just got an achievement for something as well. Okay, mostly flat island, has one little statue-y thing. What's this one's theme? Farming or lumberjacks? Well, there's not really much in the way of trees, so we'll start off with farming. Oh. So this is problematic. If there's nowhere... Just squeeze some fields in here, maybe. Well, this island's going to be a problem. This may be where we lose. Get that on its limit. And then those two can give it points there. Nope, this ain't gonna work. Yeah. Game over. Well, what's sandbox mode? Oh. We can put down whatever we want. Have a little look and see what some of the different shapes are. I don't know if we can see any. I don't know if we can see any little people or anything, but it doesn't look like it. Is it blame Chrissy? Yep. Oh no! How do I go back to? Oh, go back to normal mode. So what sort of trouble have you all got lined up for tomorrow then? Okay, this is a very cubey island. Start with the seaweed. What's that for dinosaur quotes, dude? Let's get the... We'll do the farm pack. there. Got this funny feeling that we're going to have lots of these fields. What's that? Oh yeah, you've got the vets. The vets tomorrow. Poor little buggers. Do you have any like scales in the house to see whether or not the little ones made the weight yet? Oh no, maybe if I to put that one in flat, I might be able to get it. An evening hours? What sort of chaos and mayhem are you up to? We're playing a game called Islanders, and I actually really like it. It does have a similar sort of vibe in my head to Cityscaper, which I might put that back on again. I really enjoyed that one. I can actually play it on it's on Xbox Game Pass, so I can play it on the cloud as well. And it's also got touch controls to do from my tablet, so I don't even have to put on the Xbox for it. So I'm not sure if Shed's still. Oh no, not sure if she's still long enough for you to wait. Not much other than getting errors to put ET in the cab. But after that, though, Eris has got to keep quiet about it. There we go. So we're getting to the point that we've almost completed this island. Go on, we'll do the Bruin. We'll do the Bruin. Right, let's pop this fella down here because he gets the extra points for being next to the monolith. Alright, that can't be too close to that, but it can be close to that. For 20, for the extra 5 points. Let's just rotate that around a bit. There we go. Squeeze that in there. Again, as well, we can zoom in. Oh, hang on, what did I just do? Alright then. Get these as close as possible for those precious points. Okay, let's build the hippie hut. Right, so that can't be too close to that. But it can be close to all those things. $17 is probably the best. Oh, it's like a 17. There we go. Just that pixel just there. And 2 more houses. I think that's that island complete. Picked this one up. I think it was only about £1 or something in the sale on Steam. Like a few weeks ago. Definitely worth it if it's still only £1 or 2. Let's start with the farming. Where shall we build our farm? Oh, we can destroy those by placing... I didn't know that. That opens an extra opportunity. Right, let's put the fields here. For some hilltop farming. The bricky will have to go down here. I put that one there. We've got 3 of these to deploy. Try and make them just far enough apart. Like this fella's going to have to go on the other side. Oh, just too much. There we go. I better leave that open for more houses. Ooh, actually, I had a question yesterday for everybody. I need to put the hive mind to use. I don't know what made me think of it. Actually, no, I do know what made me think about it now. I was watching it there. You said there was new episodes of Rick and Morty the other day. I've only got now 2 episodes to go, and I'm caught up with the ones that I didn't know were there. But there was one of the episodes reminded me of a cartoon that I had on VHS in the 90s. And I can't figure out what it is. So I have a challenge for you guys. If you know what it is, if I give you some... This is going to be like the word quiz all over again. To try and figure out what it is. I had a couple of these on VHS that were like there were a couple of different shows. And... I'll just choose the little jumper jack. Build that there. It was kind of like that, the anime sort of style ones, but it was in English. Oh, the Rick and Morty episode, you know, the one where there were one of those last couple of episodes where it was kind of like, you know, like the Power Ranger type thing, where you had like, you know, you had the 5 different robots that combined into one bigger one. But then of course in Rick and Morty, then they got 5 of the 5 big robots and combined those into a big 5 one, and so on and so forth. It's some kind of insane exponential growth thing. Can I squeeze that in there? There we go. Oh, that's another house. Oh, another house. Oh, I forgot I can knock down these, can't I? There we go, it goes +10. So it was kind of like that, but the thing is, I can't remember if this program was a one where it was the multiple things joined together to form the big thing, or if it was just one special thing which could get bigger. That sounds very wrong, doesn't it? But what I remember, I have an image in my head of the character when it was like in big, like superhero form or whichever, where I believe its colours may have been whites and reds. Yes, the one where Morty doesn't get to go to Boob World. That's the... And Cal's there. Welcome in there, mate. It's not the Power Rangers. It's an animated cartoon. All I can think about is the Transformers. Actually, I don't know whether or not it was in the 80s or if it may have been in the early 90s, maybe. I know I had a VHS tape, but the character when it was in like superhero mode or something like that, or when it was big, basically to fight the villain of the week, it would be what did you call it? It didn't look mechanical. It had like a very sort of like smooth outlook, and my head is thinking it had red and white colours in it, and it may have had some kind of a gem or crystal or something like that in the forehead, possibly. And I'm kind of thinking there was a shape where the mouth was, not unlike a gimp mask. I kind of remember being just like a little tiny thing with a bigger thing around it, which may have those. And and you're probably sitting there wondering as well, what conversation have you just walked into there? I'm trying to identify a anime type, a kids like anime thing that I watched when I was a kid in the 90s. I say what, we only had the one VHS, so it was possibly only just like 1 or 2 episodes, or it could have been a movie. I just don't remember. I was trying to, after watching that Rick and Morty episode the other day, I was trying to Google it, and I was like trying to put in all sorts of different variations, but I couldn't think what it could have been. But welcome in there though, mate. We are on Islanders tonight, a indie puzzler game, nice peaceful one, where we are building little cities on top of these randomly generated islands. Different buildings have different effects on them for scoring, for being like next to one another. So that's why they've got these little domes around them. And we're trying to generate enough points to get to the next island. And as I said before, it gives me like the Cityscaper vibes that we played a little while ago. But I definitely like this one. It has the prospect of being immensely frustrating. Okay, that needs to be there, but I need to find a spot where it's... If I could get it close to there and close to there. Right, let's pop that there. Right, this fellow wants to be there, but doesn't want to be there. But I could get him points if he's there, though. Oh, Mr. Wise, welcome in there. Hope you guys have been keeping out of trouble. Let's put some more fields up here as well. One of those. Now the mansion. Kind of a bit stuck for getting the multipliers on this one. There's some other cartoons as well I was trying to think of as well, but that's like the one that's creating the biggest like gap in my memory. Because I remember there was a one where it was kind of like cowboys in space kind of thing. It was like a western style, and there was like the sheriff. I only ever saw because I had it must have been like the pilot opening movie. And you know, it was kind of like how the western things like a saloon and stuff like that. And put that there. Can I get that one there? This is really bad for the points. Come on, get in. There we go. It's probably the best I can do for that one because I probably messed everything up. It was just like a westerny style one. This is like a different one to the one that's the biggest gap in the mind. Let's get this fella. That gives plus 24. Well, that will give minus 40. Can I get this? We get close enough to there, but also not too close to there. That was a mistake. I shouldn't have built that there. I should have Oh no, that would have been fine. I was misinterpreting the symbols. I've heard of that, but no. I have seen some pictures of that one. That second one definitely wasn't that one. So it was I don't know if it was 80s or 90s. I remember that in the Western style one, the sheriff, I'm sure he had like a blue thing on his chest, and maybe his costume was kind of like yellowish, or maybe it's cream. I remember having the VHS of that, or whatever that one. It was like the pilot sort of thing where he was arriving to become the sheriff of the town, and nobody in the town liked him. But he ended up like rallying everybody to like turn the city and the town rather into a fortress, so they could defeat the bad guys that were attacking. Eureka 7 and what's that then? Mazinger Z? I'm not sure about those ones. But the original one that I was thinking of, it was like the anime style one. I can vaguely remember his costume was red in some way, red and white. Oh, I just spun myself all over the place here. I'm sure he maybe he's had something in his forehead. And it was one of those ones where it was definitely like small for some encounters, then was big, but it didn't look like mechanical. It was very sort of like a very smooth suit. What will the fisher next? Find a beach to stick him off. Oh, this is something different. I thought it was that thing with the seaweed. Okay, what's this thing do then? That's a fisher. House, mansion, and a hippie. I get plus 15 just there. He might be better suited. Oh, that sounds familiar. JD. 2 seconds. Gotta fill that search history. BRAVEST R. Image search. Yeah, that was the fella for the Western one, because yeah, he has a blue thing on his chest, and it's kind of like a yellowy type costume he's got. Yeah, so that's one of them. So we've discovered one of them. But what? So what's the other one then? When I was trying to Google it the other day, I was coming up with there was like a picture of a guy like it was in a like a pilot-y type thing, and he had like a white helmet on. I had a look in that, and it wasn't that one. But yeah, that's the Western one. That's definitely him. I wonder if that's on the YouTubes, or at least the pilot episode. Oh, I have to investigate that now. Excellent work, Hive Mind. Thank you there, JD. We've solved one mystery. Oh, I wonder if I can get you guys... Maybe you guys could resolve another issue that I've been having for 20 years. A book that I read as a kid in school. I don't particularly want to read the book again, because I don't think it was very good. But... it's frustrated me for a very long time not being able to remember what the book was called. There we go. That can just squeeze into there. Size house of that. Can that fit? Can that one fit in there? Alright, so from what I remember of this book, one of the occasions when we moved house, I went through every single book I could find in every single box, and I couldn't find it. I think the cover had, because it was a kid's book, but the cover wasn't drawn in a kid's book style. It was more of a painting, like a proper painting, that featured like a tall hill with a waterfall coming down the center of it and like Greenland in front of it. But the book was about, from what I can vaguely remember, was somebody from like our universe. Something happens and he ends up going through to this magical sort of universe. And where can I put that one there? And whatever happens, he gets taken to something happens, he must get captured or something like that. And inside of this mountain or what have you, that's I always assumed was the mountain on the cover. There's a dragon, and I don't know if they search him or something like that, but in his pocket he has, I think it was like a wallpaper sample catalog or something like that, and for some reason the dragon thought that this was some kind of magical paper and demanded him go get more, and something else happened. That's basically all I can remember of it. And I've spent 20 years, every now and again, every few years, having a few days of mad searching to try and figure out what the hell this book was. I don't think it was a very good book. It's just the frustration of having that gap in my memory. Like, it's not something I would want to read again. Oh, what just happened there? Oh, the game glitched for a second. Oh, a fountain. So the people like the fountains. Can I squeeze one in there? Oh, we maybe should have spread this city out a little bit more. It's too far away. Right, we have to make a new community down here. People down here can enjoy the fountain. That gives 21. Oh, there's 2 of these fountains. I think that's probably the best we're going to get for that one. Okay, I think we've unlocked the next island. Yay. Okay, very flat island, mostly beach. Right, we'll start with a lumberjack because we can get the trees here for some extra points. I think there's another one over here. That's probably the best score we're going to get for that one. Bricky. Let's make the brickies. Okay, build that there. Spin the camera around a bit so we can do that to there. And then if we just make sure that is far enough away from those so they don't... Oh, there's more. Oh, I didn't think there was going to be another one. Alright, that's problematic. I thought there was only 3. Alright, I can undo that one though. Oh, this is going to be tight. There we go. Right. What do we think then? So, any clues at all based on the on the very peculiar description I've just given you? This will be the new challenge for the streams. Can you guess the weird thing that that Dr. Ravenholm has somehow forgotten from 20 plus years ago? You're filling up that browser history there, Royalty. Ooh, some hunter there. Oh, I haven't seen the GoBots for years. Had those on VHS as well. Unfortunately, lost them in the last move. Probably shouldn't have built these houses on top of here. Because this last one, oh, actually, no, it was a different shape. You might be able to squeeze up there. But the anime cartoon thing, the character was like you know, like completely smooth. There wasn't like mechanical sort of like appearance. It could have been like somebody in a a skin tight kind of like jumpsuity sort of thing, maybe. But it definitely could get bigger and smaller. I don't know if it was just like the one person. Maybe it's this crystal that I'm remembering. Maybe that's what they used to go bigger and smaller. This house is going to go out for going to the beach, isn't it? Oh, this may be the island where we get defeated. That there. Oh, that's not going to be able to, not without getting a negative. How much does it get on its own? Plus, so when it's out of range, it's on +9. You could still get a +9 there. A little bit further across. I think that's probably my best because it's going to get the plus from that, but the negative from that, so it still gets a little bit. Is there any way I could? Any way I can encapsulate all of those in the same spot? I don't think there's any way I could rotate that along that bit. Right, that's a regular house, so we're going to start putting these houses here to fill up. On these ones. Oh, is that a different sort? Ah, yeah, different sort of house. Ah, that's a bit of an embuggerment. Yeah, I don't think we're going to qualify on this island. Yeah. So it's at 1,154. I think we can turn those tutorial tips off now. Show tutorial tips. Show tutorial tips on Hover. Yeah, keep those in there. Okay, we've got a tiny little island to start with this time. Okay, we'll start off with some seaweed. You know, I might be able to get more of them in closer if I do them this way. Lumberjack. So there. That's as close as I can get that one to there, because I don't think I'd be able to encapsulate that there. There we go. I found a book from the 70s with a chicken with a laser eye on the cover. Is that where Robot Chicken got his thing from? Well, that gets a plus 12. Can this be built on the beach? Can. Hoboken chicken emergency. That was an awfully short time between the cabs there, Mr. Oz. I'll have to secretly change his settings so that he can get put in the cab more often. When he's not looking, I'll change his thing. There we go, that just squeezed into there. Farming pack or city pack? We'll go city. Right, that can go into there. This might be awkward, but I'm going to try this there so it gets the bonus from that up there. Ah, but those ideally have to be really close to that to get a bonus off that. Let's undo. They'll never fit down there. Alright, let's just try doing it here. Angle those to get them as tight as possible. If I use it in the game, I can hear these funny little voices. They might not be in the game. This is the concerning part. I'll check what the controls are for a second or something. I was hoping there might have been a zoom in and out on the keyboard. No. A hippie pack. We'll get the hippie. So +9 on top of the hill. Oh, +17 up here. Anything higher? I'll take the 17 though. Get a +10 there. That gives it 12. Right, let's try and put these basic houses up here. I think we'll get a better response from the points on top of here. Oh, we've unlocked the next island. Let's go. It's quite a lot of large flat space. We've got a monumenty thing down here. Start off with the seaweed, I suppose. Three of them. What's going to be our best way for deployment? Get that as close to there as possible, so it maintains the points. Oh no, that's going to be... Oh no, memories. Yeah, there we go. There we are. We're getting the hang of this one. I'm sure we built the fishery thing, so... Oh, there it is. Okay, what we got next? The lumberjacks. Right, we'll deploy the seaweed first, though, just to get it out of our inventory of blocks. Sawmill. Ooh, apparently we can unlock the next thing. This fella want to be next to anything? He wants to be next to that. Or onto... Oh. Get my words out. Codex, mate. Thank you so much for the raid there. I don't know why that hasn't... The automatic thing hasn't triggered. Or has it triggered? Hang on. Something's gone wrong here. Ooh, Ada may have crashed. But welcome in there, Codex, and thank you so much for the raid. 2 seconds. I will put the thingamajig in manually and make sure that Ada hasn't crashed. Oh, it was just working that time. I don't know what went wrong there. Oh, never mind anyway. But welcome in there, mate, and thank you so much there for the raid. You guys were back on the FIFA again tonight. Is that a new one that's just come out as well? I think you were saying the other day. Ooh, Ada hasn't gone on again. Right, 2 seconds. I'm going to reboot Ada. Oh no, never mind. I think she has. Oh, she has worked. She's just on a delay. All right. Oh, I don't know what's that. Doggone tits up today. But anyway, I welcome in Codex then, and thank you once again for the raid there. It's massively appreciated. You bring all the nutcases over here, and Tosk as well there. Welcome in there, mate. We are playing a little puzzler indie game this evening called Islanders, I think. It's a nice little peaceful, relaxing game that this one here. It kind of like has the same vibes to me as Cityscapers, which is another little indie title that we played a couple of months ago on stream. In this one, we get a randomly generated island, and we get given. You can just see underneath the little card at the bottom there. There's these buildings that we get a little pack of buildings, and we have to place them around the around the island, and depending on how close they are to other different types of buildings, some of them give them like different scores. So if I get the sawmill, for example, the sawmill gets an extra point for being next to a lumberjack's house, but it can't be close to another sawmill, and that will give it like a negative point. So I'll just place that there for the example. So that there gets points to there, and we're building up more points to get onto the next island. Well, that's a brickyard, actually. That's something completely different. But the example for that one there is that gets a negative score because it's too close to there, but it has to be next to these spinny things. So I think given the terrain, I probably put this fella here. I can see me losing a lot of time though on this one here. And what's that there? It's the MacLeod there. Welcome in there as well, mate. And Soundscape as well. Are you able to import some of your brothels from Houseflip? Yeah, well, you know, what goes on in some of these buildings, you know. What was it we were doing? Oh yeah, last night we were on Construction Sim, and we were building a hotel during like on the thing there, and of course that naturally the hotel descended into being a brothel again. It's going to be the running theme of just pure filth on the stream now, isn't it? After last Saturday, everyone needs to scrub their search history. A CGD there, mate. Welcome in there as well. And guys, all these nutters that are appearing in chat there, please don't forget to go and jump over, give them a follow, and go and give them some cheek when they're live. And once again, there, Codex there, thank you so much again there for coming over with the raid, bringing in all the crazy folk to come and see a little crazy puzzling game. I like this one though. It's one of those ones where because if you lose, that's it. You go back to 0 points. And you have to start all the way from the beginning with the first island and like build them up. Well, the first randomly generated ones. Like, let's pick a brewing pack there. Where can we build? Is there a monolith on this island? Oh, there is. Because we get bonus points if it's in sight of the monolith. Also as well, in chat, we are trying to work out two things. A book that I read as a child in the 90s. I don't think it was a particularly good book, but we're trying to work out what it was. Just because it's a gap in my memory. And also an anime style, like cartoony film that we're also trying to identify. Based on my quite useless description. So if so we're consulting the hive mind. If any of you know of an anime style film where, or like cartoony sort of like series, where the main character, or whatever it was that fought the bad guys, had the ability to could get bigger and smaller. I remember that the costume was kind of like whites and reds is what's in my head. I want to say there was some kind of crystal in the forehead. And it wasn't kind of like the big like mechanized sort of thing that you would see, like, you know, like when you get like, say, like the Power Ranger things where they all combine. This one just looked like a normal-ish sort of humanoid, with no sort of like mechanical, like, you know, jutty outy bits or anything like that. It was all, you know, like a smooth, like a body in a kind of like like a wetsuity type thing, I suppose. But obviously not like a wetsuit, but all like smooth like that once you're tied into one. So if you can figure out what that 80s or 90s anime is, based on that useless description, that's tonight's challenge, because it has eluded me for many years. Just trying to find here a nice placement to get the maximum number of points for our lumberjack there. It's too close. I think this one here is just going to... Oh, maybe it's... No, I can't place it there. Right, over here. +6. That's +8. Or...
8.
Too close to there. So what sort of trouble have all you guys been causing today? If hive mind, go. Oh no, that's a different type of building. I was confusing myself there with the other two buildings. So yeah, the bigger building there, because then the points flow into that. Okay, let's build the mason stuff next. Did we not have 2 of those? Ah, it's just too far away. If you knew what was coming, you know, but I suppose that takes away part of the fun of it. If you knew what was coming, then you could maybe plan a bit better for putting like buildings like just close to one another. Pop that there. A brewery. Yeah, the people in this town don't mess around, do they? Straight in with the pub. So if I can put him there. Then it gets points from the two sets of breweries into the hops fields. Did we have... Oh yeah, we did have a seaweed farm as well, didn't we? There we go. We've almost unlocked the next island. Okay, this will have to go there because it needs one of those spinny wheel things. Another sawmill. I'm going to have to start spread these out a little bit because they're getting a bit... Oh, could that... No, it couldn't. Okay, what does this get bonuses for? That gets bonuses for being next to one of them. So I'll put it there, it can get points from either of them. Can I squeeze that just in there? Just to... Oh no, I'm not going to be able to get 3 of those in there. Close enough. Let's build the hippie house. that gets a plus 21 up there. Plus 15, 18, 24 just there. Alright. No, from what I remember, Roti, there was no person on the cover of the book. Kind of like I vaguely remember having like there was some like blue tones on it. There was kind of like pale, sort of like pale colours. The bottom was green. Is what the image I have in my head. There was the mountain with like a waterfall coming down the centre of it. The mountain was kind of like a spire kind of shape. It's not much to go off. But whatever this book was, as it has eluded me since the 90s, I cannot think what it was called. I don't want to read it. Oh, I'm in the wrong. This is for this field over here. But I just cannot remember what on earth it was. I think after all these years, I'm going to have to read it again once. Ooh, how am I going to deploy that? Can I squeeze him in there? Ooh, just there we go. And we have another lumberjack. Crikey, these people that are going heavy on the lumberjacks. There's not that many trees on this island. There we go. Oh, what's this? Water something. Okay, where's our water thing? Because I'd imagine if it's going to get built, it's going to get built over here. Oh, it's a big one. Gotta get those bouncy t-shirts ready for 18th of November. 18th of November, everybody. There'll be some kind of giveaway. It'll be a special stream because that is the 1,000 Nights of Streaming stream. If you have any game suggestions, pop them in. There's a 50% chance I'm going to go with the game that I've got in my head for that night. Unless you guys can come up with a better suggestion. Oh, that gets more points if it's close to the trees and in the water. I could probably get it one extra point then. Just like that's the only tree that's close. Nope, that wasn't in the right place. I can spin the camera around so I can see what I'm doing. Oh, this can go in the... It can clip into the wall. Still doesn't get me any closer. Another hippie hut. Getting a tiny few of those on this island now. Alright, he does well next to those, so let's put one of him there. The mill. What are the mill? Oh yeah, the mill has to be close to one of these spinny things. Okay, that's 12 points for there. I thought that would have got extra points from the shaman place. Tell you something, they're going all in on the seaweed here. Okay, that... Oh, that might get me a few points on there. And we've unlocked the next island. Oh, this is where we'll lose. There is no space to build anything. Oh, well, that was a good run. Oh, there was an 18 somewhere in there. I'm sure I saw an 18. 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay. Oh, there was a pixel of 21 there. There we go. Technically, that's a bit of a dodgy one because it's clipped through the terrain. Oh, 22. I might be able to do a lumberjack. If I build these at the extremes to one another. So I might be able to build that just... I put it in the small space. Okay. Oh, there's a different one of these buildings now. So as a default of that, and it gets +1 for being next to one of those. I get 15s here. Evening CGD, mate. Welcome in. What sort of trouble are you getting yourself up to today? Oh, I get a +20 there. Oh, just did that. Yeah, there we go. We're playing a nice little puzzler game called Islanders. I have a feeling this one could become very, very addictive. Just a nice little simple puzzly one. We have different sorts of buildings, and depending on how near or far they are from different types of buildings, they have a plus or minus effect on each other. And I think this is the level where we're not gonna succeed though. There's just not enough land to build up on. Oh, you're back on the DayZ there. I said that one has been another one that's been on my to-do list. Oh, bugger. Oh, hang on, what's that build? Oh, where am I gonna build that? Oh, there's no space. Oh, no. I can build that there. +20. There we go. So how many times have you died then, CGD? How many times you lost all your equipment today? Where can I... Oh, can I build that on the... I can build it on the edge there, but I'll probably... I put the hops field there. Is that as in 15 hours in, like, real time? Or 15 hours in universe time? Oh, that's just close enough to get the bonuses from them. I don't know where I'm going to build this next field. It's not close enough to anything to get a decent bonus. I don't think we're going to succeed this island. Alright, let's go nuts and build the masons. +9, +12. +12 is going to be our best bet here. Oh, I'm still coughing my guts up here. Hashtag blame Chrissy. I shouldn't have built those platforms so close. Another hops field. There we go. City pack. Let's try it. Let's try and get these as tight in as I possibly can. Pop that over there. I don't know how we're still going here. Pop that there. Right, where's the best place for a hippie? Apparently over here. There goes +2. Don't think I'm going to get that anywhere else though. That'll give any type of extra score. Right, build the fishy one. Hopefully that will give us some more room to work with. Does this give anything for being close to anything else? It gets a little bit extra for that. Can I get that on top of there? Evening Samwise, welcome in. What sort of trouble have you been up to today? Are you back from your little adventure, or are you still away there? From what you were saying, there was away with the daughter, was it? On an adventure to see your other daughter. Oh, you're spending all your money. That's the mistake, you see. You should be spending all of Frodo's. What's it that I tell you if I ever find this book, I'm reading it. We're both going to have to. I think if we ever figure it out, we're just going to have to we'll have to read it out live. Still away. Won't be home until away for the week. I hope you're having a good time then, and not causing too much trouble. Oh, does that mean that you've left Frodo to be looked after by us? Oh no. I can only apologise. But when it all comes down to it, you know, during the trial, you know, we're in front of the magistrates. JD said to do it. Can I put that down there? Kind of a bit shafted for places to place this one. Oh, for Samwise there, this is a little puzzler sort of game. You're given like a randomly generated island and a handful of buildings at a time to place. Different buildings have to be like near or far from different other buildings to have different plus or minus effects to your score. This one is there's hardly any room at all to build it, and I may have messed up by not understanding what these platforms were for. But see, I think I'm only going to be able to get a +1 for this house because I don't think I can build it next to anything useful. So I'm going to put it. Oh, can it fit on the end there if I rotate it? No. Right, if I rotate that way, I might be able to squeeze another house in front of it. There we go. That seems difficult. I wouldn't say it's difficult. It's a nice little peaceful game. I've said a couple of times, it reminds me a little bit of Cityscaper that we played on stream a few months ago, which is another really good, like nice and simple, peaceful puzzler game. Although the Cityscaper does have like some like really funny features though, because you can build the towers higher and higher and higher and higher, and have all different like regions of the city and stuff like that. Oh, have I knackered your royalty? Blame Chrissy. Right, +20 if I build that there. Oh, I wonder if I can get the fountain on this side. Maybe it's more points. 16 points if it's there. That doesn't want to be next to a lumberjack. +10 if it's built there. +21 if it's there. I was googling advanced search range, 60s to 80s. Yeah, I've like put my search going back that kind of time range as well there. In a fantasy fiction genre, yeah. And just scrolling through trying to find it. Evening there, Tiramisu. Welcome in. You lasted a lot longer than I did, Roldie. It's a challenge for the hive mind. Maybe there should be a prize if he's managed to figure out which it is, because I don't even know what it is. Right there. I don't know how we are still surviving on this island, though. You can try watching for, yeah. I mean, I've tried like including things like like dragon, like the magic paper thing or whatever it was that he had that the dragon wanted. I don't even know why the dragon wanted it. I can't even remember that. I remember like he was obviously in our world and then got taken over to the other. Timasu's come in straight away, gone and put the kettle on for everybody, so everyone put your orders in. I suppose like if you watch like the animated film Flight of Dragons, that's not anyway related to what I'm searching for, but that one has a guy who comes from like our world and gets taken into the magical world to do a quest. I kind of recommend watching that film if you can get a hold of it. I had to get like an imported DVD of it. I try and build some more platforms on this side. +17. Oh, another one of these monolith things. -25. +15 if it's nowhere near any other structures. And it's probably going to have to go over there. Oh, that can't be too close to those huts it doesn't like. Plus 11, 8, 4, 10. 17 is no, 18 is 18 just in there. Probably the best we're going to get from that one. Oh no, there's more of these huts. Can I just... I've put it over here and it gets a plus 10 just for being away from the rest of the town. That gets a plus 21 if I put it there. Plus 3 if that's there. Plus 8 if I put it down here. Can I turn that down a bit? Right, plus 10 if it's right up at the edge. How are we still surviving? Right, so this could be better if I build it closer to the hops field. Oh, but it doesn't like that. Plus 9 if it's built there. That's probably the best I can get for that one. Plus 5, plus 11. Okay. That gives a plus 5. Let's have a little spin. See if we can find... There's a plus 8 in there. That's the biggest I've seen. So I'm going to go with it. We're really running out of space in this town. Right, actually, right, if I build this in here, we might have a chance of getting some bonus points out of that. Another plus 12. Must be a place that, yeah, just in there. Oh dear. Oh no, this goes in the water. That's alright. We're still just a tiny bit away from advancing to the next one. Plus 20 for a tower. Plus 21 for that. 16, 14. And we've done it. We advanced past that bloody island. Ooh, this one looks interesting. Saying that looks interesting. There may not be that big a space to work on it though. Stick another one here. Right, where's the biggest beach? Was there a beach on this side? Not especially. Let's put one of those in there. Get that one just out of range. Bloody hell, there's more. There's more of these things. Oh, hang on, undo. Oh, too close. Oh, I think we might have to just accept a failure on that one. Lumberjacks. Let's go for the lumberjacks. Still more. Where am I going to put this one? Oh yeah, this one has to be over here, doesn't he? Yeah, we may bollocks this one up as well. These guys are really spread out. I might be able to... No, it's too far away. More bloody lumberjacks. It'd be devastating, this island. Spin around there. Okay, we need somewhere now where we're going to have space to build some fields. Try and squeeze as many of these in there as we can. Stick another town centre down here. Oh, there's too many of these. At some point in the future, maybe we have to try this one on the other mode. And more. Oh, where was the brewery place? There it is. I saw something in the 30 range there. Just keep spinning it around the island. '20s, nope. Oh, thank you for coming in there, Samwise. I'm probably going to wrap up in a couple of minutes as well myself. I didn't realise how many. I didn't realise we've been almost gone for almost 2 hours. But thank you for coming in. You have fun on your adventure week. And remember, when it all goes terrible, and you know, JD said to do it. When you have to collect Frodo from police custody. But I think, though, as I said, because I'm absolutely knackered, I think we will call it there for this evening. As I will do. Right, let's... how do you exit the game? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I can see me losing an awful lot of time on there. Playing that one there. But, yeah, it definitely has... that little sort of like escapey sort of vibe to it. Let's see, who can we just quickly jump over and harass? I'll tell you what, let's just go and see this maniac, because that means I don't have to choose. Okay, so tomorrow night is torture night, because we are playing The Witcher, and we were stuck in a perpetual death loop where we left it off last time. So, JD will be back with his chanting. I'm just going to close this window here. On Saturday, we've got some Satisfactory. I haven't quite decided what we're going to do, but we'll just see how it goes. We'll probably just try working on the bundles or what have you to be shipped up into the space elevator. And bits and bobs along those. We'll see what we can produce. Maybe we'll give Nuking a power a go, because we have like the stuff to sort of do it now. And then on Sunday, we're going to have a nice relaxing night on a bit of farming sim there. But okay, let's press some buttons here. But thank you everybody for coming in, and again there, thank you Codex there for the raid and bringing in all the crazies. We'll jump over and we'll go see this other crazy person there though. So thanks for watching, have a good night, and we'll see you all next time. Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day.
See